Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. As you can see, today we're going to do, as the title mentioned, we're going to look at vining, climbing, trailing plants. Okay, so as you can see, I don't remember if this is a Adonisna. You know what? I am not going to bite my tongue just to pronounce this name. I know the name. I will put it on the video. All right, guys. So, all right. So the original plant is right here, right? As you can see, the fenestration that's in there, and a lot of the leaves that were there had the fenestration on it. Some I had to remove them because they're getting old and yellow, and some had yellow because initially it wasn't on the shelf outside here, this location, and so the sun had affected much of the older growth. So I placed it on the shelf outside here, and this is what it is giving me. So these are the old leaves with all the holes in the fenestration leaves, and so I'm going to show you what it's trailing. So don't mind the white splashes on here. It's because I had sprayed it down with some fungicide, and so yeah. But the thing is, I don't understand is that I'm allowing it to grow on the wall, as you can see, because it has attached itself from down here, right? And I'm saying beautiful. I should allow it to maintain that growth, right? And so I've added my Cebu Blue on to this plant right here, and I'm allowing it to grow on the wall, right? What I don't understand is that the leaves are getting much bigger, but there's not much fenestration in it. I don't understand. See, the older leaves had these, but now I think that they're thriving by it attaching itself to the wall. It's just not giving me what it's supposed to be giving. And as you can see, the leaves are getting much larger, but it's still not doing what it's supposed to be doing, and I don't like that. As you can see, my Cebu Blue the leaves are getting larger too, because I believe it's climbing. I had the Cebu in a smaller container, I believe in one of these containers, and I realized that I will need to move it up more than one size is up, because when I went and did a little research, I realized that it's a very fast growing plant. In my experience, it seems like it's a fast growing plant. I've also propagated this Cebu Blue in several of other plant pots right here, as you can see, one right there and another right here in this pot with the philodendronmicans. So yeah, and the main pot, which you can see, it's shooting all over the place. It is shooting. Let me show you. All right, so it has different growth point in this plant pot only. All right, so this is one, another one is, this is two, there's another one, this is the one that's climbing up the wall, and there are several down here. That's down here. There's another one. There you have it. There it goes. See? So she has a lot of growth point on this. I believe there's another which she's going somewhere else. Anyway, so as you can see, as I said before, guys, she is growing so magnificently, and so I'm just allowing her to do her thing. All right, so we're going to move on to this gorgeous baby. I've had this plant for a long time, and ever since I placed her out here closer to this bright sunlight, she's been giving me a lot of new growth, and the leaves are even as beautiful, right? And let's see if she's about to shoot anything new. So it would appear that it's the new leaf. Okay, so this is the new leaf, and look at her. Look at the silver stripes and the different green, light shades of green stripes that she's giving. She is so gorgeous. All right, let's move on to my philodendronmicans. This plant right here is another one of my favorite. She's been on the struggle bus for some time. I have had her for some while now, but look at it. I placed her out here. Mind you, where I had her before, it was almost close to the sun. It was, would I say east or west facing? Anyway, so where she was before, she was she was just, and she was giving. I'm not gonna lie, where she was before. She was giving, because where she was before, that's where I got these huge leaf, right? So she was pushing out them beautiful, gorgeous baby leaves. And well, these are babies. As you can see, this leaf is almost covered the palm of my hand. Yeah, so she is doing her thing, and she is now giving me a lot of new growth. I'm like, what did I do to deserve this? She is beautiful. I see a new leaf right here, and another one coming out right there, and a new leaf right here, another leaf coming out right here. Let me see if I can find another, which I know she, so this one, so there's another good point. As you can see, let me see if I can point it out to you. See, she's right there. Focus. She is right there. So my baby is giving me, she is telling me that she is here to stay, and I'm loving it. And so yeah, right, she is beautiful, guys. Don't mind the equipment in the background. It's just the guys, as I said before, we've been getting a lot of rain quite recently, and so the grasses have been growing, the bushes have been growing so out of control. And so yeah, right, so this is what I'm talking about, the grass growing out of control. This is a walkway, and this is a lot of growth right here since we've been getting the rain the past couple of days. And so, which is why you're hearing the workmen trying to do their thing. And the sun is really hot right now, so I give these guys kudos for doing what they're doing. I mean, it's not easy working in the sun for most of the day in this kind of heat. So yeah, so moving right along to my plants. All right, guys, so back to my micon. Well, not back to my micon. So this is another, this is me, guys, this is 100 years old. This plant right here is 100 years old. The reason for being, I've had this for over 5 years, and guess what, this is the only bit of this plant, this is the only portion I've had of this plant. Let me tell you, I had a massive, this area how it was before would have been covered, and I just allowed it to just self-destruct, or whatever you call it, and I propagated what I had, and those didn't took. And so I'm trying my best. I don't pair no mine, and I pair mine, if you know what I mean. I don't want to look at her very often. I don't want to look at her and say, oh my god, her roots needs watering, and I shouldn't be doing that to this year, because I've had her for over 5 years, and this is the little piece that I have, so I should have knowledge of how to grow her. But well, I thought I had knowledge of how to grow this here plant, but the fact that I just have this only just speaks volume. It should. No, it doesn't. She's just my poor baby. Anyways, guys, so yeah, so this is the only portion of this adanasonite. Oh shoot. Anyways, moving right along. So yes, guys, so this is a new plant. I've had her for a few months now, right? And she's a beautiful, she's a beaut. As you can see, I've added some sphagnum moss on her roots, and let me see if she's actually doing anything about it. Whoa, guys, look, there's new, ooh, look, right there and right here. Wow, that's awesome. So I can now cut. What are you saying? I can actually now cut her from the mother plant. What are you saying? I can even add some more sphagnum moss to that area right there, and this area right here. All right. Okay. All right. So right, I know she's doing her thing, so that is beautiful, guys. In the night when I checked on my plants, there are about 2 lizards that comes in at night time. Apparently they goes out to work, and then in the night when I come out here, they are sleeping. This is one of their beds, and then this too is another one of their, yeah, the other bed, right? And so if I'm here and I'm shifting a leaf here, they don't move. These lizards don't move. All right, so anyways, I'm straight from plants. Anyways, all right, so moving on to my Monstera Peru, guys. As you can see, struggling. Been struggling. I had been struggled since then. I've been struggling with this year Monstera Peru. She was growing after months of having just the 2 leaves that I got her. I got her as a 2-leaf plant, and I did my best, and she was getting, and for months nothing, I tell you, nothing. Changed location, and she's slowly starting to pick up and pick up. So of course she started to pick up, and guess what I did? I wanted to prop. Big mistake. What I said, big mistake. They didn't took, they didn't take, they go nowhere, they just died. And when they died, I figured that I was about to just give up. And so anyways, I left her there. I didn't the usual how to care for her, and she did her thing. She did, and she gave me this, as you can see, she gave me all of this with leaves on there. So I said, instead of cutting them off to prop them, I'll just let them, as you can see, the paper clips. So I just stick them in the soil for them to form their roots properly inside the soil, and then once that has happened, I'll just cut from there. And so yeah, so I left it there, and she was hardly giving me anything. So I decided to just leave her alone. However, in recent time, from the original area, when I just got her, these new growths started popping out from the original area. You hear me? From the original area. And so I've been getting this, and as you can see, there's new growth coming out right there. As again, guys, don't mind these. This is because I was trying to, I don't want to, any plant insects or anything to get on any of my plants, because my tomato tree had some, and then the plant that's on the ground had some, and so I had to take care of that. And so what I did was to just give everybody a bath of the fungicide, and so this is what you're seeing on these leaves. So a bit later, I'm going to use some neem oil to rub them, especially the affected plants, the ones that have much of the fungicide on them. I'm just going to wipe them off, particularly this one. Anyways, back to my Peru, and as you can see, guys, look, she's pushing new growth. I can also add some sphagnum moss to this location. Look at her. She is beautiful. All right, so that's another of my vining plant that I'm going to showcase. And this, my lemon, philodendron lemon, there you have it. I did add some sphagnum moss to the root area at the end right here, and she should be giving me, but as you can see, it's a bit dry, so I need to water these plants soon. I've had this other one, which is by herself down here. See, she's growing with the rainwater that we've been getting. It just makes the plants enjoy the outdoors so much better. Look at these. The leaves are so beautiful. They are so beautiful, and they are growing even. Let's see, let me put this one out here. Put this right here. See, I've added some sphagnum moss to the end, and look at what is happening. It is growing. So once the root system is there, I'm going to just do a chop and then repot it in some soil. And as you can see, the soil right now is bone dry, but that's not affecting her, because I guess the little bits of raindrops that is just splashing on these plants is helpful enough. And so yeah, all right, there you go with this plant right here. Let me see, it's around the back, so it's not giving that bright, but it's very this two plant, as you can see, she's taking her time and growing, guys. I've had her from a baby pup, and she's still a baby pup, but she's shooting much more leaves now that she's on the outside. As you can see, lots more new leaf, babies coming out. And so yeah, what I tend to do now is I'm trying to be that mother who's not overprotective. Yeah, I'm trying, guys. It's not easy. So this is a prop philodendronmicans, and these are the other lemon vining plants that I have. I am going to also prop these in a couple of weeks. This is another side of it right here. And so yeah, and this one is another vining plants. Yeah, new leaf, new leaf, new leaf. So yeah, my babies are giving. Look at my enjoy pothos. Wow, they're so pretty now that they're outside and the sunlight and the rainwater. They're beautiful. They are so pretty. Yeah, all these plants are getting the natural light, the natural juice that they're intended to get, and I'm here for it. I'm here for it, guys. And so guys, anyways, I think I've taken up a lot of your time, and I want to just say thanks so much for joining me. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed my video, and I hope you come back for another video. All right guys, so remember now to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. And let's just keep each other's company. Share your ideas with me, right? And so yeah, bye guys.